Okay, scientific notation. You've probably worked on this several times, especially in classes with Miss Buchanan. So this should hopefully be a very easy topic for you. Scientific notation is a method of just writing numbers in terms of uh, a number and or decimal multiplied by a power of 10. To deal with these things, we're going to be dealing with, just like we did with percents, moving decimal places. So the first one we have here, this big number 2345 with like 6 zeros, becomes 2.345 times 10 to the ninth. So even though there's not a decimal place here, we put one at the end and we move to this value here, in between the first and second numbers. On this one, they gave us a decimal place, so we're going to move to the right. And again, we're going to go between the first and second number here. So we would get 1.24 times 10 to the negative seventh. One thing they didn't put in here in the notes is that scientific notation values must be between 1 and 10. So that's why we said between that first and second number there. All right. Scientific notation is just an easier way to write out either really big numbers or really small numbers. Um, and then when you're dealing with those with the operations, it's easier to deal with those things as well. Um, when we're converting from a number to scientific notation, if you move the decimal to the left, the exponent should be positive. So like what we did here for the first one, we went to the left. If you're moving the decimal to the right, the exponent will be negative. This means it'll be smaller than 1. So you'll have a number that starts out like a decimal. All right. And then if you're going the other way, negative exponents indicate you move to the left when you're going from a scientific notation back to a decimal. Positives indicate you move to the right. That's how many zeros you add at the end, kind of thing. All right. So then here's an example, and you just move the decimal point over. You ended up having to move it 9 places to the right, which makes this 5.72 times 10 to the negative ninth. All right. So one thing you can do while you're looking at these, if you know that you have to move to the right to make this into scientific notation, and you know that it's smaller than 1, that your power is going to be negative, you can automatically eliminate these two right here. All right, so you wouldn't have to look at those. So helpful tips for trying to eliminate some possible choices on the ACT.